Hey, this is a follow-up of the video I just did about attacks. Attacks by the devil are basically spiritual warfare. If you don't know what spiritual warfare is, I will go search it for you and I will post links on the side. And you can learn about spiritual warfare. Spiritual warfare is not fun. It really isn't. There are different attacks for different people. Like, people hear voices and stuff, I don't know. But 3 things have happened to me in the past and the present, like, not like 5 years ago, but seriously, like, not even last year or a couple months ago. 3 things that have happened to me dealing with spiritual warfare were I was physically attacked, I was mentally attacked, and today it was also another mental thing, but it was just for my personality. Like, it was very against my personality on how I acted. For the first one, being physically attacked, I was at a church. I was with a bunch of my Christian friends, and we were at worship. It's really strange on how it happened, but in the end, God did come and get me. He did save me. He did save me from being pulled down. Because, like, okay, so what happened was, like, you know when you wear skinny jeans, this doesn't happen, but you sometimes get, like, that little, like, roll-ish type thing where your pants just kind of, like, roll over, feels like someone's, like, grabbing you. That's what was happening, because mine have a little bit at the, like, bottom, or, like, some of it by my knee. That's what it felt like by my knee. So I was like, oh, it's just my pants. Okay, so I was doing that for, like, 5 minutes, like, rubbing my knee for, like, 5 minutes, and my friends were like, what's going on? They were looking at me really strangely. I was freaking out, and they were wondering what was going on. Cause it didn't feel good. It felt like someone was trying to, like, pull me down. And they were singing one of my favorite songs, which is Marvelous Light by Charlie Hill, I believe. I have to check. Whee! Yeah. It's a really pretty song, and I love it. So I was like, oh my goodness. This was in August. Yep, in August. During choreography camp, I believe. Like, I don't know, maybe it wasn't August. Well, whenever choreography camp was for me. But it was really scary, but then, like, at the end, which is my favorite part, like, I just felt like there was a wind, and I just kind of was, like, pushed back, and I started crying. I just was like, thank you, God. The second one being mentally, mentally attacked is not fun at all. It really isn't. Mentally, being depressed is a whole nother story. Me being depressed was mentally caused. Was not mentally caused. It was medicational things, because I was trying a new medication, and it made me depressed. Me being mentally attacked is when I'm home alone a lot. I mean, like, I'm home alone a lot anyways, but I don't have my brother around anymore, so it's really scary for me. But I was home one night and I didn't know where my brother was and I didn't know where my mom was. So I was really scared. So I was like curled up on the couch with my blanket, like freaking out. I think this was sometime last winter. Sometime in there. And I was just really scared. I think it was over winter break last year. I freaked out, and I heard this. Okay, I'm not crazy, I promise you. I heard this voice. It was like, "You're worthless. No one loves you. They're not gonna come back. Why don't you just go kill yourself?" I called my mom. I was like, "Mom, where are you?" She's like, "I'm at Jack Astor's." Why? I was like, "I'm scared. I don't know where Adam is. Can you come home?" She got home as soon as she could, and I just started crying. I was like, ugh. Those are the scariest attacks ever. And I guarantee you, when people tell you it's depression, and it's very against your nature to be depressed, and you've never, and you don't show signs of depression, it probably is the devil. And third one, the one that just recently happened, was I didn't care. I'm the person who is like, if I'm like failing, if I have like a 60 something in a class, which is an F, and I get a D on a test, I'm very happy. I'm like, yes, I got a D. And my friend's like, you could have done better. I'm like, but I tried, and this is what I got. I'm so happy. It was very against my nature about what I yelled at my mom. I was just kind of like, this isn't me. I told her, no. My mom's like, why don't you just go drop out of high school if you don't care? I was like, no, what, I should. I don't care anymore. I just a lot of things I said, I was like, that's not me talking. So there are different attacks. If you don't understand this, I'm sorry. If you think I'm crazy, I'm really not. This is just something that I had to do because it's going on with me, and maybe there are some other people that know about spiritual warfare. So yeah. I'm sorry if you think I'm crazy. I'm really not. But yeah, I hope this informed you a little bit. I'll find some links and stuff, and I'll put them on the side, about the definition of spiritual warfare, and just a lot of stuff. Life is crazy when, like, I know for me personally, life is crazy if I'm here and God is over here, and I used to be over here with God, and then I'm like, ooh, shiny. And that's kind of what happens, that I'm like, oh wait, no, I need to go back to God. So that's a very recent thing that I've had to do. I need to learn to get on my knees. So I'm sorry if it's not a really fun video that you thought you would see, but it's not something to laugh about. But okay, bye.